Oba of Benin's palace clashes again with Obaseki, Governor Obaseki again. I know that for some time now, it's been in the news that Obaseki is having something like clashes with the Oba of Benin, disagreeing on certain things, and to a point that they were even almost in the court, or if not, they went to the court. Now it's being reported again that the Oba of Benin is now clashing again with the governor of the state, Governor Godwin Obaseki. So I think they need to know the line, the boundary between the powers of the government in the state and the powers of the traditional rulers. So while the traditional rulers are exercising their spiritual powers as traditional spiritual leaders of the area, they are under the leadership of the governor. As the governor says, this is not safe for our people, we need to stop it. They should be able to strike a balance around it rather than going into war. Because while the governor can also sweep through the traditional palace using powers of the government, the traditional palace can also sweep through government family and the state with their spiritual and other traditional powers as well. And that will become the war between the physical and the spiritual. I think that is not what they want, to let them find a way to fix it. Let's dive into the details to see what caused the problem this time around. According to a report by the Nations Nigeria, Governor Godwin Obaseki and the Palace of Oba Eware II, the Oba of Benin, Omonoba Nedo Ukwu have clashed once more. So the palace announced that the 7 local government districts of Edo South in the Benin Kingdom had not prohibited, the activities of Kayeles or youth leaders. Oba of Benin's palace noted that the Okayeles represented a segment of the age-long Benin traditional administrative structure. So the Obazelu of Benin, Chief Osaro Eda, spoke while addressing the protesting Edo South Okayeles who sought the palace intervention. So Obaseki on June 3rd announced that over 150 inhabitants of Edo South have been lost to cult-related activities and homicides in less than 6 months from January 2024, declaring war on cultism in the state. So he also outlawed the operations of the Okayeles in Edo South Senatorial District, 7 local government of Oredo, Ikpoba, Ego, Ovia Northeast, Ovia Southwest, Orionwo, and Uhunwonde. So Obaseki, while addressing with government house reporters in Benin after a closed-door meeting with security officials in Edo State, said that his ban on Okayeles was part of the increased effort to confront cultism in the state. So I can see the war now is that Obaseki banned the operations of the Okayeles because of their cultism activity that had led to the death of 150 people through homicides and cultism activities. Meanwhile, the youth are protesting against it because the Okayeles is an arm of traditional council representing the youth. So the youth are protesting the ban, and they came to Oba Palace now to ask Oba to intervene. And unfortunately, the Oba Palace and their leadership is saying that they have not banned the Okayeles. So now it is the word of the governor against the word of the Oba of Benin. This was serious. So if the Traditional Rulers Council are saying that the Okayeles have been an age-long administrative arm of the Traditional Council of the Benin Kingdom, why will governor come to ban it? So now, but the governor is saying he has to save the life of the people because in less than 6 months, over 150 people have been lost to cultism and homicide activities because of the Okayeles operations. So who is right now and who is wrong? If the governor, by power of government, wants to ban it, he has power to ban it. okay, and can go after them because I declared war against courtesan. So if the Oba of Benin knows that he has not banned it, then why not strike a balance with the governor and let's see how that can stop leading to loss of lives? Because from Obaseki's point of view, it's leading to unnecessary loss of lives, which is not which nobody wants in the state. This one now is a complex one, I tell you, and I wonder why it's getting to a point where they have to start fighting each other. I think the governor should call Oba for a meeting and let them fix it. If not, losing people anyhow is not the best. People are dying and nobody should do an activity that will take lives. Cognitive courtesan is unlawful before the government, and the government has the prerogative to stop it. That is it. So I think the Oba here need to watch it and work with the governor. The governor ought also, being somebody loyal to the traditional council as well, should also get to the traditional council and let them strike a balance and make sure that no death again. And let them sign an agreement. If I see death again there, then I will come and sweep the entire area. That is it. Now, wow. People are already reacting to that conflict that is arising again between the Oba and the governor. As the governor and chief security officer of the state, he has the constitutional right to ban or outlaw any group that are causing problems in the state. That is it. He has the power. He has the power. Number two ways here. No two ways about it, and that is it. He has the power. Please try respect our Oba and note that Obaseki is a subject of the Oba after his tenure as governor. So please, our Oba is one of the most respected monarchs. Therefore, we should try and control how we talk when it concerns the palace. Can you imagine? So, but now people are losing lives now. What is Oba's role in ensuring that lives are not lost anymore? That is the thing. So is Oba going to be overseeing activity that will be, leading to loss of lives, indiscriminate loss of life because of cultist activities? So that has to be also looked at. Another person, it is this APC writer that is bringing the royal name that is not a government to disrepute, just to make Obaseki name sound as if he is an enemy of the Oba. It is you that is the Oba's enemy. Okay. Nobody is a subject of any Oba. Okay. It's unconstitutional. This faulty assumption made him proud. And that is what somebody has written here. Well done, Obaseki. They are equally exporting terrorism to Sagamu. Okay, it seems the Oba of Benin is their leader. The police should investigate and charge him to court if found culpable enough of his excesses. That is what somebody is saying here. Somebody is from Yoruba land is already supporting the governor to stop it. That are bringing that same cultist activity from Benin to Shagamu. And they're insulting him. They say your sanity is really hanging by a thread. Your foolishness is also growing by please go for check. Can you imagine? So the Oba should respect the sanctity of his royalty and stay away from challenging the constitutional authority of the governor. So the thing is, the battle has started. We know that when he leaves office, he becomes subject of the Oba. But now that he's in the office, he has to do what is right to save the lives of the citizens of the state. Because he is the chief security officer of the state, he is the person saddled with the responsibility to protect lives and property of citizens in the state. So he has to do his job. I think we should stop all these cultist things that are taking lives unnecessarily. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment over the new feud now that is arising between the Oba of Benin and the current governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki.